This is Alexandria. Bit of a traffic jam. Oh man, even getting through on foot is gonna be tough. So today is Tuesday, September 24th, 2024. Currently 84 degrees Fahrenheit. That is 29 degrees Celsius. A hot day in Alexandria on the Mediterranean Sea. The city founded in the 4th century BC by Alexander the Great and of course named after him. I am staying in a hotel that is about 40 minutes away towards the airport. So just popping into the city for the day today and then leaving tomorrow, heading west to Marsa Matruh. Alexandria is definitely looking very, very interesting. So I am going to some catacombs, which that Uber driver was taking me there, and then we got stuck in that traffic jam, and I decided to just hop out and get moving. So a 10-minute or so walk over to the catacombs, which look very, very interesting, and then I have a bunch of other things in mind to visit. Really fortunate that Uber works here. A much better way to get around than relying on taxis, and amazing price for that 45-minute ride. Okay, let's do the walk. So before getting to the catacombs, there was something else to see along the way. The Serapium of Alexandria. In the Ptolemaic Kingdom was an ancient Greek temple built by Ptolemy III, who reigned from 246 to 222 BC, and dedicated to Serapis, who was made the protector of Alexandria, Egypt. So you can see here, they look similar to hieroglyphs. Look at this, the classic winged symbol. But this temple was built by Greeks much later than the famous pharaohs of Egypt. So the history here is just absolutely mind-blowing. The classic figures of ancient history. Julius Caesar burned down the Library of Alexandria. Cleopatra lived here. Queen of Egypt, but Greek origins. So the city of Alexandria was founded by Alexander the Great on what were sort of remains of previous human settlement, but there really wasn't much here when he arrived in Egypt in the 4th century BC in the course of his world conquests. And so he established the city and then left a few months later and continued on his military campaign heading eastwards into the Middle East and eventually to India. And so he left the city and never returned. Died at the young age of 32. But the city lived on, and it became the largest city in the world for centuries until it was eclipsed by Rome, and then it remained a major city. And then there were various disasters, including a massive tsunami as a result of an earthquake that hit Crete Island, Greece in the 4th century AD, which badly damaged the city but didn't destroy it entirely. And so it continued on, but then eventually was essentially abandoned, or at least greatly neglected, and then it came back as a modern city and is now the second largest city in Egypt after Cairo, of course, and it is the largest city on the Mediterranean coast. Of any of the countries bordering the Mediterranean, it is the largest city, so a lot of history here. As for the Library of Alexandria, it was lost to time and I believe has never been located. They built a new Library of Alexandria in honor of it, which is a real living library with a huge collection of books donated by France. But it's a bit out of the way and it is just a modern building, so I probably won't go there. Alright, so you get the idea here. Classic stone pillars, statues. So there's a little more to see here. Apparently something underground. Okay, there it is. Curious what we're going to find here. The sanctuary. Okay. So, speaking of catacombs, that is basically what we have here. But I guess just a tunnel going to a statue. A bowl, it looks like. Okay. Wow. Very interesting, amazing style. So, a bowl with what looks like it might be a cobra. It could be wrong, but on top of its head, a disc shape. A fairly deep shaft there, but I can't go inside that one. And then here you have what looks like a miniature sphinx, and I just got stung by a bee. I felt it on my arm, tried to wriggle it off. Not too bad of a bee sting, I've had them lots of times before, but I can feel it stinging away. So yes, a sphinx, unfortunately wrapped up in plastic, but and another one there. And so it's a straight walk down this way, about 7 or 8 minutes, to the catacombs. And I wanted to mention what I took with me in my backpack here, because I wanted to keep it as simple as possible, bring as little stuff as I absolutely needed. But there were a few things that I wasn't sure if I would or wouldn't need. For example, a credit card. So I knew that everything that I was visiting was going to be pretty cheap, just going into a few historical sites. So it was 150 Egyptian pounds to see the Serapium there, which is $3 US. But I wasn't sure if maybe a credit card might be necessary. And so I brought it, and good thing that I did, because they didn't take cash there, only a card. And then the other thing is my passport. So I have photos of my passport on my phone. Of course, I brought my phone, which will be essential for getting back using Uber again, and I will probably use Uber to get around because the city is quite spread out. And so I usually don't walk around for the day with my passport, but I brought it just in case, because there are various random security checks, and just in case they weren't happy with just a picture of my passport, I wanted to be on the safe side. So brought the passport, and then there is a little bag that usually goes inside my day pack here that has a few things in it that are sometimes useful. For example, my pocket knife, my wooden spoon and fork, scissors, and a few other things. But because of the possibility of, oh, okay, here we are. It's a little bit closer than I thought. Google Maps has been a little bit inaccurate. So because of potential security checkpoints, I didn't want to bring that bag because of the pocket knife and the scissors. So I left that in the room. Okay, let's figure out where to get the ticket.
I take the opportunity to thank you, Gabriel, for hiring me and for appreciating me and for taking me without knowing me. My name is Sabr again.
Say again your name?
Sabr.
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 Sabr. Sabr.
Sabr.
I'm filming a video, so I hope it's okay.
Okay, but when I'm doing the job, when I'm doing the guiding, it's your right to film me, to film the tour, but not the complete tour, because if you film the complete tour and if you film all the information that I have, at the end, I have nothing to sell for the coming client.
Understand. I won't film everything. It's too much anyways, 1 hour. So. The Hill of Shards.
Right, sir.
Here we go. Underground.
Sir, according to my dictionary, there are tombs cut out of the stone, hidden under the ground, used as a place for the Christian to take refuge in the time of persecution of Christianity.
I see, yes. So multi-use.
What this means, it means in Egypt we have 3 calendars. We have 2024 that you have in the States. We have the Islamic calendar, which is related to the moon, and we have the Coptic calendar. Coptic means Egyptian Christian. Year number 1 in the Coptic calendar is 284 AD, and it's called in the Egyptian chart the year of martyr, because Diocletian, the emperor, had killed a lot of people who stopped adoring all the old gods. All gods, I mean Egyptian and Greco-Roman, and started adoring Jesus Christ. But this was the first step to get the mummies and damage to the main burial chamber. Later, after you have seen the whole system, you are going to see it was better than carrying a mummy in this narrow way.
Okay.
By the way, the steps are new.
Yes.
Wooden steps are 2 years old. Under the wooden steps, we have other steps of cement. In the ancient time, it was just a ramp. Sure, if you think we are going to be 100 feet deep, it means we are going to need some light downstairs. To solve this problem, they did this kind of opening. It's like a window. Sure, as I told you, the mummy is the below rocks from here. A guy stood here to receive the mummy. And Phil, have a look here. There is a bigger opening. It looks like a door. From this door, the mummies were withdrawn again. First to the second well, and finally to the main burial chamber. And how they did it from here to there to there, it was better than carrying a mummy in this narrow way.
Okay. Wow, it's already amazing.
This well, sir, is different than the first. First of all, you see that the ceiling is in the shape of a dome. The dome has 6 pillars out there to carry the ceiling. This well has a name in Greek language. The name is Rotunda. You will find the Greek word in any guidebook as it is in any language. Rotunda in Greek means circular building. Being circular has two functions to fulfill. Would you kindly please have a look here, sir? You see 2 other openings through which the mummies were withdrawn to the main burial chamber. And because it's made in a circular shape, it gives us a free access to this room, a free access in this direction, and a free access to the main burial chamber, which is here. Other books in English as well say the date must be the 2nd century AD.
When it was first dug.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
In all cases, we are in the middle of the Roman time.
Yeah.
1st or 2nd century AD, it means ancient Egyptian period known as Pharaonic is over as Alexander the Great came to Egypt 332 before Christ. Hellenistic period is over as well. Hellenistic means Greek civilization outside of Greece. This is over as well, 30 before Christ, as Cleopatra is 7. We have a lot of Cleopatra. The famous one, the lover of Mark Antony and Caesar, is number 7.
Yeah.
As she committed suicide, as you may have seen the movie of Lee Turner, 30 before Christ, after her death.
Which movie?
Cleopatra.
Just called Cleopatra. Oh, you mean the one with Elizabeth Taylor?
Lee Turner.
Okay.
And
Yes.
Richard Burton.
Yes.
She committed suicide at the end of the movie because the nephew of Caesar, who changed his name into August, had promised her in the case that he is victorious in the war between him from a side and her from another side.
Augustus Caesar.
Yes, sir. Who will take her as a slave to the streets of Rome. This is the reason, according to the movie and according to the book, she preferred to die as a queen rather than being alive as a slave in the streets of Rome.
Yes.
After her death, 30 before Christ, Egypt became a part of the Roman Empire. Who is ruling Egypt is appointed via Rome. It means here we see ancient Egyptian art, which is called Pharaonic, Greek, and Roman. For example, the sun disk in the first one, this is a symbol of an ancient Egyptian god. His name is Ra, as adored as the god of the sun, and you will see Ra as a sun disk everywhere in Luxor. Look at the other one here. In the middle you see the sun disk again with 2 cobras and 2 wings. This is called the flying sun disk or the winged sun disk. Symbol of an ancient Egyptian god. His name is Horus.
Horus, that's right.
Horus appears as a falcon. Sometimes you see the falcon, sometimes look straight forward to the left, you see another shape of Horus, the head of falcon and the body of a human. By the way, this is the logo of Egypt Air. Horus, because beside the flying sun disk you have Horus as an attribute. But people of Egyptology who like to split hairs, you say Ra is in the middle. So it is not Horus, it is Ra, Hor, Akhti, it means Ra and horizon. But I told you, when you read in Egyptology, when you have read a lot, you know for every Egyptian god there is an attribute. If Horus has an attribute beside it, so there is no doubt and there is no chance for people who like to split hair.
Yes, that confirms that did you say it's a hawk or falcon? Falcon.
Falcon, sir.
Falcon confirms it must be Horus.
Right, sir?
Yeah, okay.
Egyptian style.
Yeah.
The flying sun disk is Egyptian style. It's known for you. I do not like to repeat the same song. Let's take the cobra. The cobra in English has an adjective. The adjective is rearing. Rearing is written like R-E-A-R-I-N-G. Rearing means which is ready to fight. It is a personification of the crown. It means a king in ancient Egypt or a queen.
So that's cobra on the...
No, sir. This frieze of
up at the top. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Rearing means like this, ready to fight.
Yeah.
For a queen or a pharaoh in ancient Egypt, instead of carrying the double crown, it's enough to have the cobra on the forehead because this is the personification of the crown.
In Serapium, there's the bowl down.
Sir.
And was it a cobra on the front?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to tell you about it because we see the same here.
Yeah.
And the cobra is the flashing eye of fire of the Egyptian god Ra. It spits fire on his enemies. Egyptian style. So far you have seen now Egyptian elements.
But that one looks more Greek, yeah?
I'm going to tell you, sir. Finish your video first here in this part. Then I tell you.
Okay. Cleopatra?
No, sir.
No, okay.
Cleopatra 30 before Christ. Here we are 100 after Christ or 200 after Christ.
Okay.
Sir, this is what's written in the guidebooks. Nothing inside the coffin, and the place of the mummy is behind the coffin. The French books say that this place was opened twice. First time to bury the mummy, second time at the mummy was taken 1900, and the first archaeologist came inside. First or second century AD, private tomb for one family. Third century, public tomb for the poor. In the temple where you have seen Serapium, in the Serapium, there were priests. And the priests, according to the English guidebooks, are who decided to change it from private tomb into public. For the poor people, they are poor, but they are relatives of the rich family. We speak about an extended family. Around the tomb, we have over than 300 shelves. Those shelves are known in Greek language as locally, L-O-U-C-L-I. Locally means a place for the poor, and all of them were closed with a tombstone like this or this. Switch your light on, sir. Give me your light, sir, on your phone.
Okay.
Okay, doesn't matter. Stay as you are. This is a place for one person. Here somebody was buried, and then a tombstone and another one.
Yeah.
But look at this, sir. This is a place that can take over than 20 mummies.
I see. Yeah, it's much bigger.
It reminds you on the cassette of Luxor.
We are now on the Mediterranean Sea. Look at this phenomenal mosaic with Egyptian themes. And I'm now going to the Qaitbay Citadel, out at the end of this point here. Alexandria is a very, very vibrant, gritty, interesting city. The sights from the Uber there, amazingly cheap prices, just $2 for a 23-minute Uber ride to get over here. And ahead you can see the Citadel. Lots of things for sale here, but where is what I want? Where is the juice? Maybe up here? Nope. Where's my orange pomegranate juice? Maybe I'll find it after touring the Citadel here. Qaitbay Citadel, established by Sultan Qaitbay, 882, so that is the Arabic Muslim year, 1477 AD, so 15th century fortress. And here we go. Quite a spectacular fort. I like the color of the stone used, whatever that is. The light color, very beautiful. It was built in 2 years, from 1477 to 1479, so relatively quickly. There is the Citadel, and you can see the city stretching all along there. This is a big city. So there is certainly more to see. There's just one main thing that I had on my list to visit today, a mosque that is right up ahead here, and then I think I'm going to catch an Uber back to my hotel room, get out of the heat, and get ready for tomorrow's drive to Marsa Matruh. And there it is. Wow, it's phenomenal. But no luck finding juice so far. Lots of ice cream. A really beautiful style. Hello. Sorry, no. It is the Sidi Morsi Abu Al-Abbas Mosque. I think that I won't try to go inside. Wow, and more over there. So what happened here? Maybe they're tearing it up to redo it or something. It kind of looks intentional. Really exquisite stonework. And this one in the same style. Okay, that is going to do it for the tour of Alexandria. Certainly more to see. I am wiped out. That sun drains you and all the walking. And I have a 45-minute drive back to my hotel. So that is it for Alexandria. Tomorrow, taxi ride to Marsa Matruh. It looks really nice, very beautiful beaches there. A couple of days there, and then heading into the desert where it's going to get hotter. But I think that it will be worth it. So more coming from Egypt. See ya. Here we go. Back to my hotel. Just a $1.99 Egyptian pounds. That's just $4, so it's even less than the ride to get here. And look what I found right next to the mosque. Yeah. So good.